Hello, sorry for the mutation there, but for all the things that we have to do, we say that we're grateful. It's midweek, and it's another day for us to say that we thank the Lord for giving us another life. Well, for all the things that we have to do, we always talk business each Wednesday morning, and we're coming your way with AM Business, and that segment is always brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And today, we'll give you a wrap-up of what so far has been the decision following the revocation of the 23 licenses of the savings and loans companies. And you can see on your screens the beneficiaries of these companies, usually the customers and the business owners, those who tend to do retail, etc. So our business team is looking at the impact on the retail market, the ordinary person at the micro level, and how that could ultimately impact on doing business in the next year and the next half year as well. But among all the many related issues, members of parliament who are political leaders but representatives of all of us in parliament would have a lot to say on the subject. Not everybody agrees, but the steps taken so far by the Bank of Ghana, of course supported by the Ministry of Finance, relatedly to make sure that they clamp down on their shareholders and the banks that just we're not going according to what the regulations and books are. And so we're going to have in the studio Inus Afusenu, Member of Parliament for Tamale Central. He's a ranking member on Parliament's Committee on Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs. He's also a member of the Trade, Industry and Tourism Committee and also of the Standing Orders Committee. Promises to be enlightening, and he will be on the show. We'll discuss all these relatedly, but also on the sidelines of what is expected to take place just climaxing towards this weekend. We're going to tell you about the IS seminar. It's an annual seminar that has been taking place over the last couple of years. It's always convened by the young pastor Brian Amwating, and IS is a Christian-based global initiative. It's a non-profit organization, just a charity. Has its headquarters here in our country. So that's a good thing about it. But apart from bringing to you the spiritual and intellectual aspect of growth for young people, they also tend to look at how they can create the right linkages and coordination for young people across our country. And through proprietary programs, Revival Summit, other events and seminars, they create those opportunities for people. So look, we're going to have the convenience of that conference right here. And over the last couple of years, they've been bringing to the stage some notable speakers. And this year, they promise also to bring some enlightened people. I know that Bolore is on the show as well, and we have a couple of personalities also who are likely to grace that speaking podium. It's going to be convened between August 21 and 23, and the venue, of course, for that three-day program is going to be our own National Theatre. And then we'll also tell you about Phytotech's Prostate 60. Now, Prostate 60 is a premium drug used for the prevention and treatment of prostate enlargement and its attendant urinary disorders, as well as an immune stimulant and booster. And for all of us who, of course, are in the line of issues about prostates and how we need to take care of it as men, and especially as African men, and because of our skin color, because research has given all the indication that we have majority of blacks or Africans who usually are prone to issues of prostate enlargement. We'll wrap up the whole show with some great entertainment, and AM Showbiz is always brought to you by Wake Purified Water. Please make sure that for the next 3 hours you're keeping in touch with us, getting interactive on Facebook, JoyNews on TV, through our Twitter handle at JoyNews on TV, and through my Joy Online TV on YouTube. Now, let's bring to you the latest news headlines we have in the studio. Promises to be exciting. We'll bring you the latest sports headlines and do reviews of the newspapers. Stay with us.